Whew. Picking up the microphone so that I can go ahead and whisper that I've been drinking. I've been drinking. I am drunk. It's been a while. The last time I recorded was the weekend of Halloween. And this is now December. So I posted nothing in November. Love that for me. Anyway, it's been rough. Life is hard. And I'm still kicking somehow, some way. So, you know what? Let's just cheers. Happy holidays. But I just needed to have a get ready with me and just like use products that I've purchased. Because a lot has happened. Like that Sephora sale they have like twice a year. Where you get like 20% off if you're like a VIB or whatever the fuck. I purchased. Have I used any of it? No, I haven't. So we're going to jump in. So Beauty Blender came out with the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. So it's a skin tint foundation, and I guess they're going more fresh and are not going to continue the Bounce like full coverage foundation, which I have come to fully love. So I had to pick up the skin tint. And while I was picking up the skin tint, I thought, you know what, let me try a good Old Faithful that everybody loves. And I picked up the Lancome. I still don't know how to say this. Tint Idol Ultra Wear. Taint? Like your gooch? Tainted Idol. I picked up the fucking Lancome Foundation. It's a good Old Faithful. I finally picked it up. Let's see if it's actually worth anything. I can only use one foundation. Let me do the full coverage one because Mama knows I need it. What else did I pick up? Oh! A Makeup by Mario quad. Although I may not use this because I was looking for reds. But that'll be saved for another day. My Rare Beauty little mister thing. What else is in here? Oh, I also picked up the Makeup by Mario. I love this blush and highlighter brush, the F3. So I picked up the F1. So the last video I put up was Christina Aguilera's Somos Nada. No, Christina. So the last video I uploaded was a reaction to Adele and Christina Aguilera's Bamios Muchachas. And since then, I got these in the mail. There's the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette and the Love palette. This one is still on sale. It's like $30. I got them both on sale. So, like, if you wanted to try them out, or if you wanted to try Natasha Denona, like me, I had never had Natasha Denona until this. I bought this palette first. Absolutely love it. So, when I got the notification that this one was back in stock and on sale, I picked it up. So, I'm thinking maybe we'll use it. It kind of goes with the maroon I'm wearing. This little lacy number from Torrid because I wear women's clothes because I'm a crossdresser. Gotta love the CD fantasy, so Fenty Beauty, because my Rare Beauty primer is in my room and I don't want to get up and go get it. And Fenty Beauty, the Fenty Beauty eye primer does hold pigment better than the Rare Beauty one. But the Rare Beauty eye primer smooths out my eyelids in a way that the Fenty Beauty doesn't. So I'm going in with the shade Morning. And I'm just gonna rub that shit on my eyes and hope that it blends. Because I have no patience, no desire, and no fucks to give if it looks like shit. So I'm just There's no particular motion. I'm just putting this shit on my eyes. I am that intoxicated. Come on. Anyway, I watched House of Gucci, and it was honestly boring as fuck. I honestly felt like I spent 3 hours of my life in a theater watching people smoke cigarettes. Like it was too much. Like House of Gucci, it either needed to be like Patricia's story, or like Mr. Gucci's story, or like somebody's story. Like it told too many. Like I wish it was just like one side of the story. I felt like I was like if they were trying to feed me. It felt like they were trying to feed us, like the audience, like multiple sides of the story at the same time. You know, for just throwing some matte shade on my eye, this is blended really nice and a lot more orange. Maybe it's my skin tone, but morning has blended a lot more orange than I thought it would. Let me go into the shade Glory. Am I gonna burp? No. And then I'm gonna go with... Well, this is pigmented. It was like House of Gucci was giving too much. It needed to dial it back, and it honestly could have been cut an hour and a half. Because, like, by the end of the movie, I was the one that wanted to get shot in the head. Like, Jesus. Gaga, I have to say, I think she did a good job. She did a good job. I think her accent cracked just enough, you know? Like, it wasn't excessive to the point where I was like, oh, God, I wish you stuck to the accent. Like, it only happened maybe, like, 2 or 3 times. Honestly, okay, when I purchased the Natasha Denona lip palette on sale, I was like, wow, it's like this eyeshadow does the work for me. And now that I'm working with the Sunrise palette, I feel the exact same way. Like, I am not trying to make this look good. I'm just putting shit on my eyeballs, and it is looking nice. Anyway, House of Gucci. It was like, I don't know how else to explain it, but it was like too much, but also at the same time, nothing at all. Salma Hayek was good. Definitely would say Jared Leto and Gaga are the standouts of the movie. You know what else? I would say this was like the first time that I had ever found Adam Driver kind of attractive. Like some of the times with the little like, comb over and the little, the bang. It was kind of cute. And the glasses. He took those glasses off and I was like, oh no, honey. My biggest issue with the film though was that like they painted Mr. Gucci. I don't know, remember what his name was. The one that Lady Gaga was married to that died. They painted him to be like this meek, like, oh, I'm so shy and I'm like such a good person. And, it's just my wife that's a terrible person. I don't believe that for a second. I think he was just as rotted as Patricia. And, like, she just got the shit for it because she killed her husband. Even if he was meek and quiet and like let her take over, let her take over. You let her, you know? Like you're just as guilty. I hate that shit. Gucci guilty. Is it Jared Leto? That's the Gucci guilty? Like him and Lana Del Rey did something with Gucci. I don't remember. I guess I should go in with the shimmer because, I mean, fuck it. Should I go in with Poppy or Phlox? But I'm actually gonna go in with Poppy with my oh god, that's so pretty. On like the inner part of the eye. And then I'm gonna put like a really, really, really like bright inner eye. But I don't believe Mr. Gucci was as innocent as this movie played out for him to be. Like, I think he was just as rotted as his wife, and he just let his wife take the blame for everything. And he was just as rotted and just as much of a monster. Because as soon as he got control of the company, he divorces her. Oh, because he doesn't need her anymore. He already got her to do his bidding and to do all the nasty part and take blame for it. So, like, why would he need her anymore? I don't believe he just fell out of love with her for some blonde tramp. I think he was like, you know what? She served her purpose. She's out. Honestly, the House of Gucci movie, it could have been a lot shorter. I don't remember the last time I was in a movie theater for 3 hours. Like, I remember when I saw A Star is Born, I was like, taken back. It was all gorgeous. House of Gucci, honestly, I'll never see that movie again. I saw it once. I don't ever need to see it again. Gaga did a great job, though. I'm not going to take that from her. Gaga did a great job. But the movie itself, it was just too much, honey. It was too much. I don't have a wet sponge, and I honestly don't want to get up to wet it, so I'm going to use this Lancome Foundation with a dry beauty blender because, honestly, I do not care. Maybe I should have wet this. Oh, well. I am so far just on my forehead really loving this foundation. The foundation I used to use was the Maybelline Super Stay Fit Me. And they changed the formula for 36-hour wear. Who the fuck is wearing their makeup for 36 hours? Why would you need to cater to them? Is my question. That is some BS. Y'all should have just kept the Super Stay formula. It was a hit. And now I guess I'm gonna have to do some sort of like, I have to buy a new fucking bottle and see if it's even good. Everybody just loves to fuck with me. Let me just color my ears in because they always get super red, especially because I've been drinking. Honestly, this foundation is like really nice. I understand why it is a holy grail for some people. The last video that I uploaded was a Christina Aguilera X Adele review. And since then, Christina has performed at the Grammys. I gotta say, I'm just gonna say it. Fuck Britney Spears. Christina does not have to comment on your situation. She said she was happy for you. That should be good enough. Why are you calling her out? But now you're dancing to Justin Timberlake music. And, like, I'm just not gonna get into it. All I'm gonna say is Janet Jackson posted something on Instagram, a little picture, and it said, I don't know if you got the memo, but we're not tearing each other down anymore. We're uplifting. And I'm going to continue that momentum because I know Christina, whether she was caught off guard or not, or however she feels, I know that she agrees to that sentiment. Not just because she liked Janet Jackson's post, but because Christina is just always an unbothered queen, you know? She doesn't comment on it. She'll do what she serves fit. Let me go in with my Kkw Beauty Concealer. I'm just like, when is Kkw Beauty gonna come back? It's like her concealer is like full coverage enough. It's not like full coverage. It's like medium full. But it just blends out so nicely. It doesn't crease on me. And I have like deep set wrinkles because I used to do drugs back in the day. And like it doesn't crease on me. It's the only concealer that I have found that doesn't crease on me. So Kimmy, I'm gonna need you to bring back the concealer formula. It is bomb as fuck. So Christina, she performed at the Grammys, the Latin Grammys. She did her Lady Live live stream that I just finished watching earlier, and the reason why I've been drinking. She released a new single called Somos Nada. Absolutely love it. It's been on repeat. It's an absolute favorite of mine now. Amor a la mexicana. I love Dahlia. Who else? Oh, Avril Lavigne, who I absolutely love, released a new single called Bite Me. On drums is Travis Barker. If you haven't seen the video or heard the song, you should go check that out. I absolutely adore it. I think I love it, and I absolutely love it. And I hope that Avril tours the United States and not just Canada, because I want to see her again. Just adding that shit on to my face. Because what else am I gonna do? So the video that's gonna come right after this are going to be the videos that I'm about to film. I'm going to film a review to Adele's new album, 30. Because honestly, when it came out, I wasn't in the emotional headspace that I would need to be in to listen to an Adele album. I was emotionally exhausted, so I just stuck to my Christina Aguilera Somos Nada on repeat and kept it that way. I found my mood and I stuck to it. Also, Taylor Swift, who I love, released her Red album, the re-release. I would have to say Red is my favorite Taylor Swift album. I hate the track list. I always wanted to change the track list. I'll get into it in that video. But Red is my favorite album. I saw her on the Red tour. It's just like something that hits real close to me. And I have actually held out and not heard the 10-minute version of All Too Well. I have heard some tidbits of other people's opinions on the 10-minute version, and I hope it doesn't skew me away. But it was definitely not what I was expecting from what I heard. I guess if you want to see what I think of that, I mean, you can just click on the next video. I want something like real nice and glittery on my eyes. Like I want something real like, let me go in with this. There's a shade in the Natasha Denona Love Palette that's pretty glittery. I want to say it's giving. Yeah, it's giving. It's giving share. You know what? I'm going to go in with my favorite, the Jaclyn Hill and Iced, the Jaclyn Cosmetics. I love her highlighter. Say what you want about the gal. The bitch makes great highlighters. And I'm just going to go in with my ultimate favorite nude lip because I hate everything other than a nude lip. Trixie Cosmetics in Eden. Ultimate favorite. Am I done? Did I do my makeup? Ooh. Well, we talked about some shit. I talked about Xtina. Talked a little bit about Taylor. Talked about Gaga. We got red. We got red tea. We got ready together. Do you agree that Crystal Versace should have won RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 3? I say better her than Ella Day. But I was Team Kitty. Have you been scammed lately? What is your opinion on Mariah Carey at the moment? What's your favorite makeup item? Did you buy anything during the Sephora holiday or Black Friday or Cyber Monday sale? What do you think about this foundation? Is it a holy grail or is it one that you hate? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I guess I'm trying. This is me trying to interact with you. Is it working? Just for the fucks of it, I have it here. I was gonna do it in the next videos that come to follow, but here on my channel, I like to do a little thing where I search and look and spelunk into finding the meaning of Mariah Carey, and I like to read a little interlude, intercept something. Ooh, I opened up to a brand new chapter called Shook Ones, page 192. It starts out with the lyrics of the song called Outside. Standing... Oh, I want to sing it. I'll do it dramatically though, like a pose poetry, like I'm back in high school. Chapter, shook ones, standing alone, eager to just believe it's good enough to be what you really are. But in your heart, uncertainty forever lies, and you'll always be somewhere on the outside. Outside, Mariah Carey. Let's just do the first chapter. Knowing there were eyes on us, my assistant discreetly exchanged information with Derek's friend. I'd been in such a dark and lonely place for so long in my relationship. I finally had some hope because I had found someone like me who existed in this world. As a child, I used to pray I would meet someone who would understand me for what I was and not feel superior to me. And that is Mariah Carey talking about Derek Jeter, who is also biracial, I want to say. Because that's what basically Mariah is alluding to in that moment. She had never met another person like her who was sort of like light skinned like her and could like pass in certain situations that could not. This is a really great biography, whatever you call it. It is Christmas, so all I want for Christmas is you to like this video, I guess. I've never been one to beg, but if you want to subscribe or like, I mean, that's up to you. I don't care. I mean, go ahead and do it, but like, whatever. That's the meaning of Mariah. I just needed to get to my makeup done. Watch the next videos. I enjoyed this moment, just me and you, getting ready together with my penguin cup full of wine. And until next time, which won't be very long. Cheers.